Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you the C.E.W. 360 watt high pressure sodium retrofit bulb. So here's the construction. As you can see, this tiny little tube right here is the probe igniter, which basically ignites the bulb, and it's full of neon gas because it gives off an orange glow. I'll show you real quick on this plasma ball. See, it glows orange and it's full of neon gas. That basically charges up and strikes the arc tube. So, there you go with that. I'm pretty sure, if anybody knows what this square is on this retrofit bulb, please let me know in the comments because I'm curious to find out. As you can see, the arc tube has been used a little bit, but it works very well. There's the dimple on top for the supportation. And there's the etch. C.E.W. 360 watt Retro Ace. So the difference between retrofit and standard high pressure sodium bulbs is that retrofit bulbs contain more mercury in the arc tube, and then it gives off a mercury vapor color when it starts. But as for standard, they tend to have less mercury in the arc tube, and then it vaporizes the sodium after like 10 seconds after it's on. Let me show you real quick with this Sylvania bulb. See, there is no mercury vapor color or green color in this bulb, which means that it contains less mercury in the arc tube. And like after 10 seconds, you can see that it's turning orange right away. See what I mean? That's the difference. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this one off and we'll get back to the retrofit. So this is overall a very nice bulb. So here's your lamp ballast compatibility guide. The lamp type is a NH360RA. If anybody knows what the NH means, please let me know in the comments. The lamp wattage is 360. Even though this bulb is a 360 watt, it runs on 400 watts. So there's the mercury metal halide ballast, 400 watts. And these are what ballasts you need to make it work. You can use 2 of them. So for the H33-1 ballast, that's for the 400 watt mercury vapor. And as for the M59, it uses the 400 watt metal halide bulbs. So you can use 2 different ballasts for the same wattages. So there you go. And it came in this box. So there's its logo right there. It's made in Dallas, Texas. So there's its logo right there. And what I like about this box is that it shows a little bit of orange lines or stripes, whatever you want to call it, for the color that the bulb gives off when it's at full brightness. And speaking of brightness, this bulb gives off 50,000 lumens, which is almost the same as a Philips 400 watt high pressure sodium standard bulb. So I am going to give this a test, but this is a big disclaimer and you people have to follow this rule or else the bulb might go shenanigans. So I am using a 175 watt metal halide ballast and it actually works, but it takes kind of long for it to start up. And what I've noticed is this little igniter stays on for a couple seconds even though it's supposed to go off and ignite the arc tube. But somehow I heard a little bit of a click and then I thought I overloaded the thing. So do not ever use the wrong ballast on retrofit bulbs because you might damage it and it won't work anymore. Then you need an igniter for it, which is a disaster. So please be warned that you need to use the right ballast for it. I am using and doing this for entertainment purposes only, and so you can see the bulb run and start up. So please be warned about that. So sorry, my camera was out of focus. So I'm going to go ahead and screw in the bulb and then we'll turn it on. And sorry about all the shaking movements of the camera. I have to use one hand to hold it and then one hand to screw it in. So I'm going to go ahead and put the camera on the ballast so you can get a nice view of the bulb turning on. So I'm going to set it like this. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it on with my remote. So hopefully it doesn't have any issues or anything with the igniter having problems with some flashing moments. You can actually see that from behind the square when it starts because it gives off a little bit of light. And then that thing charges up and then ignites it. So hopefully there's no issues or anything. So we're going to turn it on here in 3, 2, 1. Now as this bulb starts, it gives off a more mercury vapor color because there's more mercury in the arc tube. So there it is, warming up. On camera it gives off more green, but in reality it gives off a nice teal color. And you can't even stare at this bulb without like any safety glasses on, like welding glasses, for example, or like a welding mask. So I would advise you not to stare at the bulb for too long. It's still in its mercury stage. It's getting brighter and brighter. And I'm going to make another part to this bulb in another video when I get the right ballasts and everything. So it is slowly turning into the orange color because it's vaporizing the sodium right now. And all those wavelengths on the camera screen, it's just the intense light, like the camera can't take it. If I had like a very awesome camera that has the ability to take very high intensity light, it won't do this wavelength on my camera. But as you can see, it's rolling in the orange color right now. And the UV radiation from this bulb is pretty intense, considering that it's 400 watts. And the fixture is at full brightness. So, as you can tell, it is bright. Literally. It's like lighting up this whole room here. So, another thing about these retrofit bulbs is that the restrike on the bulb occurs very quickly as compared to standard high pressure sodium bulbs. You can see my standard bulb in the corner of the camera screen. So I'm going to show you real quick, and this is actually pretty risky because I might damage this igniter right here. So, here we go. Did you see how quick that was? That was like 2 seconds. So yeah, there's your C.E.W. 360 watt high pressure sodium retrofit bulb. And as always, please comment, rate, subscribe, and give me some likes on the video. So I hope you enjoyed this 360 watt high pressure sodium retrofit bulb. So thank you so much for watching.